What's up guys, so today I'm going to show you how to crochet. All you need is a crocheting hook and some yarn. You can use paper clips like I started, or a stick. Well, you're just going to need a crocheting hook and some yarn. So first, take some of this yarn. So after, you're going to make the slip knot like if you were knitting. So you're going to grab it, put it around your finger, then you have a circle. Then take the bottom string that's on the bottom, and then you put it through, and then grab both strings and tighten it. Then you have your slip knot. Then after, you're going to put it through your crocheting hook. Now I'm going to show you how to crochet it. Wait. So now I'm going to show you how to crochet. So people crochet it like that and then like that, but I don't do that. I do it differently. So the way I do it is I grab the stitch like that, I hold it, then with my other hand I put the yarn around in between, just like if you were knitting, but just with one stitch. Then you're gonna put it through, and boom, you have one chain. Then you're gonna keep doing it over and over again until you feel like you're done. So again, I'm going to show you. And you can hold it whatever way you want to, in like any position, and anything that's comfortable with you. So the way I do it, again, I hold the stitch, okay? Then I get the yarn, I wrap it around like that, so it's in between. I take the hook, and then after I push it through like that, then boom, you did it. I'm going to show you again. Grab the stitch, put the yarn like in the middle of the stitch, like if you were knitting, okay? And then after, you push it through with the hook. There we go. And then you just keep doing it, okay? Now, you're gonna keep doing it until you think it's good. So I'm gonna show you again. Remember, you're gonna take the stitch or whatever way you want, because I just do it this way. So take the stitch, put the yarn in the middle like that, then use your hook, okay? As you can see, it's in the middle. And after, you're going to take your hook, bring that yarn out, and then boom. And now you're making chains. See? That's your chain. Now you're crocheting now. But now I'm going to show you how to single crochet. Okay, so you're going to keep doing your chains till you think it's long enough. So after, you're going to do one more, okay? And then after, you're going to put your hook in a chain, okay? A chain that's close, so you can make sure you're actually doing it. So the way I do it to know is I tighten the stitch, then after I go like this. So then whatever stitch lands on, you're going to put your hook through it. So now you have 2 stitches on it. After that, you're going to place your yarn around the stitch like normal, but this time on the top. After you got that, okay, you're going to do it like if you were crocheting, doing your chains, but you don't push it through. You push it through one time, not through both. And then after, you're going to do the same, but you're going to grab both of the stitches and then put the yarn in the middle like normal, then push it through both. So then you have that. Now you are single crocheting. Now you keep doing it until you're done with the whole row. Again, I'm going to show you. Tighten the stitch, so pull the yarn tight. So now you tighten the stitch. After, you're going to put your hook like on it, so then whatever stitch it lands on, in this case it landed on this stitch, I'm gonna put my hook in that stitch, okay? So put your hook in this stitch where it landed on. So so put it through. Might be a little hard, but that's okay. So make sure it's like only one stitch, not like the whole thing. So after you got it, again, place the yarn around the stitch like that, like if you were crocheting. And after, put it through one. Now you have 2 stitches, Now the yarn's attached. Grab both stitches, okay? Put the yarn in the middle, like always, like that. And then after, you're gonna push the hook down like that. Then boom. Now, as you can see, it's getting bigger. What is wrong with this? So as you can see, it's getting bigger and bigger. That's because you're crocheting, single crocheting it. So you're using 2 stitches. So then do it again. So remember, yarn in the middle, put it through once, grab both stitches, yarn in the middle, pull through twice. Okay? So, and then we're just gonna do it until it's like finished. I'm gonna speed it up. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna do transition. Wait. Okay, so now once you're done the full row, it might look something like this. As you can see, it grown bigger. Now you're gonna do the same thing to the other side. But before you do that, you're gonna do 1 chain, okay? Remember, grab the stitch and put the yarn in the middle like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but like that. And after, take your hook and push it. And then, there you go. You made one chain. Then, remember, tighten it. Then after, place it on like a stitch, and then whatever stitch it lands on, you're gonna place hook through. And then remember, grab the top stitch and place the yarn around, and then push your hook through it. And then after the second time, you're gonna like loosen it. You're gonna grab both of the stitches, put the yarn in the middle like that. Then after, push it both stitches like that. Then after you do it, you're gonna do the same thing. Place it on it, and then after whatever stitch it lands on, you're gonna put your hook through that stitch. So you have 2 stitches. Remember, grab, and you're single crocheting now, so that's good. So after, you put the yarn in the middle, push hook, grab both stitches, yarn in the middle, push hook. There we go. Now do it again. Tighten your stitch, place it on it, whatever stitch it lands on, put it on that stitch. Then you have 2. Grab the top, put the yarn in between, and then push it down. And then you could also you could also grab both and then after, grab both stitches, then place it around like that, and then push it. There we go. And then, as you can see, it's growing bigger and bigger. So that's what you're gonna do, and then you're gonna keep doing it until it gets longer and longer. So after, you're gonna do it again, okay? And then once you get the hang of it, you're just gonna keep doing it. Because then once you get the hang of it, it would be easy and fast to do. And also, just like knitting, it would be relaxing because you're doing the same thing over and over, trying to make your project. And sometimes you can do that because to loosen up the stitches, just in case they're too tight. And then remember, you're in the middle, push it through. Okay? Now, once you did like the whole 3 rows, now you got something like this, or you might have something like this. Now crocheting is the same thing as knitting, but you just use 1 stitch. So it makes you more creative at knitting and crocheting too. So yeah, and then you might have something like this. And remember, once you're done with the whole row, you're gonna crochet 1. So you're gonna make, so when you crochet 1 like that, that's called a chain. Okay, so you're gonna do 1 chain. Remember, put the yarn in the middle, then place it through, just like what we did at the beginning. And that's called a chain. After, gonna tighten up the stitches or the stitch, then place it through like that. Then put it through like that, and then grab the top stitch, push it through, 2 stitches, then push through. Okay, now you're just gonna keep doing this over and over and over again until it's long enough. So see you there. So I'm gonna show you what to do. Also, I'm gonna show you what to do if you run into a problem like this, if it's not like perfect. So well, not perfect, if it's not good. So if you run into a problem like this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the same, but you're gonna crochet it onto the bottom too. So remember, do the same technique, but just crochet it onto the bottom, okay? Or single crochet it. So that's what you do. So remember, you're gonna crochet it down to that spot, single crochet it down to that spot, so then you could fix it. So now you're down to that spot. Now you could also leave it just like this and keep crocheting it from the top, or if you want it to look like perfect, you can keep crocheting or single crocheting it to the bottom. It's hard, and okay, and many problems have happened to me like this, but I've improvised by just making another project. So yeah, so unless you don't want to make another project, so and then after you're gonna place, once you're down there, more down there, you're gonna place your stitch 1 stitch down right in there like that. So then you're gonna single crochet it again, and then now it might look something like this. Now it just looks like a triangle or like this. Now that's the problem. Now we have done this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna crochet it back to the top, okay? Okay. And I honestly, so whatever place you got down, so as you can see, this place is getting, or this stitches are coming to the hook, but over here it has no stitches coming back. So that's the place where we're gonna crochet it or single crochet it. So remember, crochet 1 chain, okay, and then after I'm gonna put a stitch in, and make sure it's just 1 stitch, not like you're doing more. So single crochet it, then you're gonna keep doing it until you're done. So remember, you're gonna grab, when you're single crocheting and you put the stitch in, you're gonna grab the first stitch, place the yarn in the middle just like that, and then put your hook down like that. Then boom, you have 2 stitches. Then do it again, but grab both of those stitches, put the yarn in the middle, then put your hook through, then you have 1 stitch. So yeah, now you're gonna have something like this, like a little rectangle. So, and that's good. So you're gonna keep doing it like if you were crocheting or single crocheting normally. And keep saying crocheting. Well, you're technically crocheting, but single crocheting. So, and crocheting is doing chains. So, but chains are crocheting. In single crocheting, that's different because you have 2 stitches on the hook. So yeah. And then now you have something like this. Now you have that little bump right there. So what you're going to do is you can also crochet 1, okay? Or you could leave it like that and then keep crocheting like that and improvise that and make another project. But if you don't want to, you want to keep doing that square, you're gonna do 1 stitch. Wait, I'm gonna take some more yarn. So so now you did one chain. Then after, you're gonna place it right there, okay? Like, since it's longer now, you can place it way more than one stitch above. So place it like long, then boom, single crochet again. So to do the squares and do like longer, you single crochet all the way. So then now that you have this, now you have improvised. So yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you improvise. And now, and what you could do is you could like improvise by crocheting around that, but that's different. So I'm gonna do another video of that. So then you're just gonna keep, put the stitch like that, single crochet it, single crochet it like that. And also one thing to do when you're like, when you accidentally put it through like both stitches on your first thing, but you're not supposed to do that, get one stitch. So as you can see, you have like this back. So you're gonna get your hook and place it on that first one, so then you have two stitches again, and then you can do it like that. So then, and then now you have improvised. Now you just keep doing it over and over again. I'm gonna meet you to it. Wait. Okay, so now I have this. So once you're like made it long, you might have something like this. It might not look perfect, but it's all right. It's your first time. So, and I didn't even do perfect because I messed up. So, but still, now it might look like this. Now that doesn't look, and it might be a little hard, but that's okay. You're crocheting. It's your first time, but still. So that's how on to crochet, and I'm gonna do my outro. Wait. Also, so when you're crocheting, just like when you're done, when you think you're done, and just like knitting, you're gonna push that stitch out. Okay. So since you only have one stitch, you have that. And then grab some scissors, and after cut the yarn. Okay. Or not the stitch, just the yarn. And it might be hard, the yarn might be hard to cut, it's okay. This is taking a while. Taking a very long time. And once you finally cut the yarn, just like knitting, you're gonna put the yarn through, so you have that, okay, like that, and then you're gonna push it like its own little knot. Then you could also make knots like when you're knitting, like what I showed you. You could also do more knots. I personally always do knots to make sure it's more sturdy, and it won't, like, my project, like the knot won't come out and then ruin like all my project. But then also you could cut the yarn off. Just cut it off. Okay, now there we go. Now that is how on to crochet, and I'm about to do my outro. So that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys had fun with me on how to crochet. You can also cut this part off from the beginning of the slip knot. But anyways, so I hope you had fun with me on how to crochet. You could also do more projects like this. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.